How did Ben respond to the last couple of days after being thrown out of that scrimmage the other day?
No, he's fine. He's same old Ben. Hopefully he learned a lesson. If he wants to play, you got to stay within the rules.
Is the temperament of the team still pretty heated with each other?
Yeah, they're tired of each other.
Yeah,
I mean, they really are. It's just been a long couple weeks, and you know, these guys. I tell you, you spot the ball, they're going to compete. It doesn't matter what we ask them to do, they compete. And there's a good chemistry to this team. There really is. There's a spirit to them that I really like. You know, but you know, from time to time, they just kind of tired of each other, and they'll get after you know, each other after the whistle a little bit. But you know, nothing that's a problem.
You said you have a young team. Do you think they're ready to step up and play teams with more experienced players?
We're not quite ready yet, but I think, you know, again, by the time we kick it off, we're going to be ready. We'll have a really good group. Our first groups on both sides are I think, ready to play. They're talented, and then we've got some young guys that are ready. I definitely think they're ready. We've got some redshirt freshmen that are ready, but we just don't have enough of them yet. But that's what, you know, the rest of our focus will be between now and kickoff, and then, you know, we played 3 games, and then we got 16 days before we play Notre Dame. So, you know, our schedule hopefully will allow us to, you know, develop some depth with some of those young guys over the first half of the season, because we're going to need them as we go through the long haul.
Mike Williams almost 100%.
Yeah, he's back. Okay. He had great practice today, as a matter of fact.
Jadar had a good camp.
He has. He's been solid. He's, you know, he and TJ and J-Ron, those 3 guys, you know, they can all play at a high level for us. So that'll be a competition that'll go all through the season. But you know, Jadar is a very talented player. Can be a little inconsistent with his focus from time to time, but there's no question he can play and play at a high level, and that's what we need from him. But all 3 of those guys have kind of separated, and then Jeffrey Gibson has come on for us. He's made excellent progress. You know, he's not quite where those guys are, but he's made a lot of progress from where he was this spring. So he's a guy that I'm proud of.
Do you anticipate having to move anybody around after the loss of Rogers and Wiggins, or do you think Blanks and Dorian are equal to the task there?
Well, Wiggins was at the nickel Sam, and we were pretty deep there already. So, you know, you never want to have an injury, but that was a position where we could probably, you know, get away with one with the return of Blanks and his experience. Dorian and his experience and knowledge that he's gained over the last couple years, and then TJ Burrell is a guy that can play there too. So I think we're good there. Our challenge is inside because Kendall has been out, and we hope to get him back in about another week, because we think Kendall's ready to play. I mean, we really are confident with him. And then again, the rest of those guys, we almost played Kendall last year. I mean, we were right on the verge of playing him. So that just tells you where he was as a freshman, and now with a whole year under his belt. I mean, he's a very mature young man, very focused, and is going to help us big this year. So we'll get him back. But the positive of that, with him being out, is it's really forced, you know, the growth of Jalen, who is really going to be a good player. Jalen and Chad and JD and Judah and Martin, we've moved Martin Aiken there. So all those guys have gotten a ton of work, and they've all improved, but they're just inexperienced, and there's just no way to you know, make them quite where Ben and BJ are from a knowledge standpoint. But they've all improved. They'll be just fine.